Hey, everybody that's out there listening to us right now. You are tuning in, baby, to the P Boogie Radio Show. I am the host with the mostest, of course, you know this already, P Boogie, baby. P Boogie is in the house. Yeah, hand clap again. Hey! Hand clap again for me, baby.
We are in here.
Yes, we are in here live and in living motherfucking color. I'm black. I'm proud. And I'm loving every minute of it. Thank you, God. Thank you.
What's today?
Today is
February 13th.
February the 13th. It is.
All right.
Day before Valentine's Day. Day before the Lover's Day. The lovers who really don't receive love every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones who really, specialize on that day. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Today is 10:56 p.m. So what? We're late. Okay, get over it.
I know,
It's 30 degrees in Memphis, Tennessee. And for those of you who are tuning into this, who's not just new to this, but used to this.
Okay.
You are tuning in.
Touche.
To the P Boogie Show. Okay. And you already know how we get down. We keep it real and raw and recklessly real.
That's what we do here.
And then in the background, everybody. Mm-hmm. Everybody, get your lighters up. First of all, get your lighters up. And, of course, those little glasses of yours. I have my co-host, That Kid Cash, with his ugly motherfucking ass, looking like an Easter bunny in this yellow sweater that he got on. But, I'm feeling it. Easter that came out before Valentine's, y'all.
You said what? What you just said?
I was talking to my listeners.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Right. I know you wasn't.
I was on my Cliff Huxtable.
Anyway.
Actually.
Oh, is that who that was?
That's what I'm feeling like.
Okay. All right.
Trying to lace me up somebody's drink.
Right, because that's what you do. Ladies, look out. It is Valentine's Day.
Hey, I ain't slipping no Quaaludes and nothing like that.
Y'all need to beware of niggas like him. Okay?
I ain't slipping no Quaaludes.
You heard it straight from me, baby.
Maybe
P Boogie.
A bar.
Sweetie, they don't want none of that in there. Do you not know that already?
Look, I don't know that. I don't know that.
But like these girls, they do be out there on that shit. On that bar shit.
All I know, she said her head was hurting.
She said her head was hurting. What you say?
She just needed. I just said, here, I have a drink for you.
Oh my.
I got just the thing.
Oh my. Don't believe the hype, okay? Don't believe the hype.
I'm just saying, I only want what's in her best interest.
I'm sure you do. But anyway, let me give them my best interest, and that's the daily news.
Okay, what's going on out here? Because just for the last few news segments, you've been really jumping off the page with all this.
Anyway, there was a police officer. Bratcher death was the third shooting by officer.
Tony Bratcher?
Clement Marks. Jonathan Bratcher had been involved in 2 prior police shootings, including one last year, in which investigators concluded he'd improperly shot and wounded an unarmed fleeing suspect.
Who? Clement?
Jonathan Bratcher.
Jonathan Bratcher, the nigga who dead.
Right, so why do they have that in there like that?
Yeah, like, that's what the media do. You know what I'm saying? To convince the white public that the policeman
no,
is justified for killing
excuse
him.
me, you getting me crunk with your ass. First of all, calm down.
It
says one of the 2 officers involved in last month's deadly shooting of Jonathan Bratcher had been involved in 2 prior police shootings. That's what it said. Okay.
So he was trigger happy.
Maybe I read it a little bit wrong in the beginning.
So he been trigger happy the whole time.
Yeah, he was trigger happy.
Continue.
The officer told investigators he believed the suspect he was chasing might have killed a 7-year-old girl earlier in the day and that he thought he saw him aiming a weapon.
What?
The officer involved in the prior shootings, Clement Marks, 29, has been...
What? Relieved the duty? Or suspended without... suspended with pay? Like, because this is going to be something.
No, he's been a police officer since 2010. The other officer involved, Alexander Felitis, is 26 and joined the department in September 2014. He has no prior shootings or disciplinary actions.
He only been on the force for 2 years.
They were assigned to the Airway Station. That's the station that white boy was at. They had gave you them problems when he was filling on your balls and shit. Brecher was shot and killed at 888.
Just tell our business, of course.
He was killed at 888 Kurt after police said he pointed a gun. He did by police officer.
He only
at them and opened fire. The officers said that they had located a gun that Brecher may have used.
Allegedly. They don't even know whether he done it or not. And for the record, too, for the listeners out there,
the Brecher shooting investigation takes place against a national backdrop of increased scrutiny of police use of force, particularly against African Americans, and everybody knows.
I ain't the only nigga who.
And people have already protested his killing. Brecher, of course, was black, as in Marks, the officer that shot and killed him.
Was black too.
Yeah,
that's what make it okay though.
Well, not in this case, obviously.
That wine is brought to you by
Lambrusco. Just a little red wine. They say red wine is better. I can't remember what they said it was better than.
I can't either. But had you kept going, I would have came to me. But I did hear about
1 cup of wine a day keeps the doctor away. Is basically what they try to say.
That's what they was getting at.
Did you catch that little spit that I just put out?
You did drop a little bar.
What?
You dropped a little bar.
Hey! Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there because, hey, it's that day where people are expecting some shit. What they expecting? Their ass is expecting something that they probably ain't gonna get.
No, I'm expecting for all. I ain't gonna say that. Let's just drop the bomb on it though. Hopefully they'll hit my ex somewhere.
Yeah, you need to drop the bomb on that puffy face ass. I'm okay. I'm not gonna talk about nobody.
We're gonna keep it cool today, man.
But shout out to Big Mama.
Shout out to Big Mama though. His number love.
Yeah, we send you our love, Big Mama. We thank you for upping up the numbers in Antioch.
I'm about to say you ain't gonna never.
Listen.
What she say?
I never listened to that mess.
That's what she said. Well, you ain't got to because clearly your neighbors feel.
What you said.
Popping.
So check this out. I want to send a shout out because it is Valentine's Day. I want to send a shout out to my babe, Mr. Fix It.
Okay.
That nigga that came in and fixed everything.
Just laid the pipe on.
No.
You're talking about fix it. I'm talking about the sink. I mean, what does he do? He laid. You say he just laid everything. Okay, well,
if you want to say laid everything within me emotionally.
Oh, okay. I thought the pipe
stimulating my mind.
I'm thinking you said Mr. Fix It. You paid for a service.
Like Mr. Fix It. He's fixing everything.
I did see somebody.
Understand me when I say this. He's fixing everything.
The sink is working properly.
Okay. So, you got what I'm saying. Why you sitting there trying to act like you don't understand. But we're going to hit you with a tune right now because Mr. Dum Dum over here needs to suck on something right now. Ooh. He's mad because he don't have nothing to suck on. We're going to hit you with You Mine featuring Trey Songz, Jeremiah, and Future. Right.
Another one. DJ Khaled. You're mine. You're mine. Bring your body here. You've been working out, looking so right. so it's only right. Yeah, you know how we get. It's going up, I know you down to ride. You know it's on tonight. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine.
Let's
You're
ride,
mine,
let's
you're
ride,
mine,
let's
you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Ooh.
You know when I'm up inside of you, it drives you so fucking crazy. Got my head all between your legs, kissing all your favorite places. Girl, you make a mess. How you got me making sticky faces. Ay, you like to get gone off that lick. One more shot, one more sip. You get so into it, girl. I bet the neighbors bet they know us, yeah. Pussy bomb when you come, girl, you blow up, yeah. Them other niggas can't do nothing for you, yeah. I'm glad you're mine, you know you keep me focused. Tell them other niggas stop wasting their time. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Another one.
You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. You're mine, 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 you're mine. Bring your body here. You've been working out, looking so right, so it's only right. Yeah, you know how we get. It's going up, I know you down to ride. You know it's on tonight.
Tell them niggas
You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine.
Let's
You're
ride,
mine,
let's
you're
ride,
mine,
let's
you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine.
Dress it up and make it real for me. Then tell me you gon' kill for me. Then tell me you gon' steal for me. Then tell me you gon' steal for me. I just said walked in the mall like I'm puffy. Then I said give me the total. I went to Harlem and give me a Spanish bitch. She dressed like a mannequin. I went to Baltimore, got me a ghetto bitch, cause I've been living so lavish. She fucking me good, she rollin' my blunt. She even hang around all my savages. I put the time in, got the rollie hanging out, feel like I'm gon' marry it. I know it's love, cause she hang around all my shooters. I walked in the club, I told that bitch hold on to Ruger. Even them gangster niggas love you like Larry Hoover. I just sent her off the shop and throw her in the Uber. She know the shit that I told her was some of the realest shit I've ever been told.
You're mine, 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 you're mine. Bring your body here. You've been working out, looking so right, so it's only right. Yeah, you know how we get. It's going up, I know you down to ride. You know it's on tonight.
Tell them niggas
You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine.
Let's
You're
ride,
mine,
let's
you're
ride,
mine,
let's
you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine.
It's we the best music for life, for life, for
Yeah, you mine. That's
So
what's up.
So look.
What we gonna talk about tonight? What are we gonna talk about?
What we talking about, of course.
It's a Valentine's Day special. But guess what? We're gonna talk about. I think that's enough. Right. Joker face ass.
Man,
We're going
got
to
jokes
talk
tonight,
about.
don't you? You constantly coming for me.
I'm not coming for you. You're my co-host. I love you because without you, things right now would probably, just be like, still going on, but just wouldn't be the same without you. You know what I'm saying?
We'll peep this though.
Yeah. What happens when you are in the red?
Well, yeah. But I mean, first let's speak on what happens when you broke for Valentine's Day.
Because that's being in the red.
That is being in the red.
Like,
you definitely ain't in the green. You know we got the
you
green.
ain't got no green.
Ain't got no They go both ways.
Look, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. How you can save even if you are in the red and you ain't got no money.
You in the red.
Instead of taking her to Red Lobster, no, you ain't just got to get no head. The head gonna come later.
I'm
just saying, the head gonna come later.
It's gonna come. It got to be in the equation, huh?
It's in there.
Especially if you broke.
What? You better put your best performance. Put your best foot forward. Blow some bubbles or something. It better hope she got some pineapples in that motherfucker, because if not, that shit gonna be fishy.
Ooh, nasty.
Ugh. If you broke it, you gotta go on some fishy shit. That's some fucked up shit right there. But anyway,
you ain't got no choice.
You ain't hear it from me. Okay, check this out. Now, what you can do, say you are in the red and you ain't got no finances going on. Instead of taking her to Red Lobster, you can go to Kroger's. You can get them to steam you some crab legs and some shrimp, maybe some salmon if you want to, do something different. And then you can go over there in the little produce department, get you some baked potatoes. If you don't feel like you really gonna have the baked potatoes right, you can stop by Wendy's. Wendy's got some very good baked potatoes.
Yeah, and they real.
Yeah,
they real.
Put you up some baked potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Get you some sour cream and butter from Wendy's.
You're dropping this knowledge on them right now.
And then you can make a salad. If you really want to do it up, get you some broccoli or some asparagus. And make a dinner at home. Go to Litch Jr. Shout out to my homegirl Regina, Gabby, the whole Litch crew. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do know you.
Over there off of Mill Branch. They're my number one fans. So I say go get a red tablecloth, white, whatever. You can go to Sam's Club, get you some flowers, or you can go to Kroger's and get you some for $5. While you there getting them crab legs.
Are you speaking truth?
That's cheaper than what you gonna spend at Red Lobster any damn way. And if you got the hookup on some food stamps, you ain't really gotta spend that much. You hear me? Shit, that bitch gonna feel like she in heaven. Have her some little bath water, babe. You ain't gotta go get no bath water, no dishwash, no, what you call it, bubble bath. They tell you I don't even know because I don't buy it.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
All you gotta do is go in there and get you some of that dish detergent. Sprinkle that motherfucker in there. She ain't gonna know the difference. All she gonna think about is the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
Get you a little oil, just pour it in there. If you scared she might not know the smell, you know what I'm saying? Get you some of that little oil and pour it up in there. With the little candles that you can get from Walgreens for, 89 cents? That's saving some money right there.
Giving me some money.
And it shows the initiation of doing something.
It's the thought.
Yeah.
It's the thought.
And then you know all that. You gotta lay it down.
That's something to think about.
Those are things that you can do if you are broke, if you're in the red, Might not be that time that they payday fall around,
That's because, but you know what? You know what I normally do when I'm in the red?
What you normally do?
I stop fucking with them.
You stop fucking with them.
All together.
Yeah, a lot of dudes do, though. Try to catch an attitude and shit.
What happened to the cold water I put in the freezer? You know what? I'm out of here.
A female like me, it don't even matter when a nigga get to acting funny, Donnie, with me. I'm like, okay, thank you, because I'm seeing the real you. I ain't no in-between type female. It's either we all here.
So what's funny, Donnie? Like, what you
Funny, Donnie, is not answering the phone when I call at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I was working late.
Okay, well, then you should have been able to answer the phone. Because now I'm calling.
I was working late.
Dude, I ain't finna be talking to no dude that's got to work that late. Okay. 3 o'clock in the morning. The type of dude that I talk to.
I'm just giving you the rebuttal.
Type of dude that I talk to.
I'm giving you the rebuttal.
Type of dude that I talk to, they work in the daytime. Okay. So if I call you at 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't answer.
What's the next question that you ask? Funny Dunny, because I'm just answering the questions on the typical answer.
Funny Dunny is like not answering the phone, saying we're going to make plans to do something, and then when it comes time to do it, you come up with some little irrelevant ass excuse. You know what I'm saying?
Tyrone
Like,
had a flat.
I don't got time for all of that. Get your
Tyrone
shit
had a
together. Have
flat.
your shit together when you come at
He
me.
didn't have roadside assistance. What was I gonna do? I was gonna
Fuck
leave him there.
Tyrone. Shit.
I'm just saying, you know. Better call Tyrone.
Shout out to Nee. You know, that's our team player.
Cola B.
Yes. Cola B. I don't know if she has a snappy chat or not, but my snappy chat, everybody, is Prissy is power.
All together.
All together. Yeah. No underscore, no spaces in between, none of that, because I am one.
Okay.
So I keep it together like that.
I heard that.
Right. So, for anybody out there who's wondering, who's trying to figure it out, damn, what I'm going to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Now, and then this will just be a lesson. Don't be in the same situation next year, baby. Step your game up. Because some females be in the same situation, too. As far as they ain't got no money to get that nigga, you know, to get that nigga something nice. But she can do the same thing. She can use those food stamps and make them a dinner. And at the same time, feed your children, baby. We a family. We all gonna sit here and have Valentine's Day because it ain't just about him. It's about the children just as well. The main focus should not be on the mister, but on your future, which are those children.
You know what?
And if they see you doing that, then they'll do it too.
I encourage every Valentine. Well, since I don't got no Valentine.
No, you
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? But
You are your own Valentine.
No, I mean, Mama, you my Valentine.
I'm your Valentine?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
son,
time.
I'll be your Valentine.
You keep hitting my...
It's not my fault your damn shoulder still hurt. Shit.
You ain't making the no better striking me. But listen, I'm finna tell these folks out here. Matter of fact, just hit them with that tune.
I'm going to hit him with The Only Man in the World featuring whoever this is. I can't even pronounce her name. I'm not going to front. I ain't never been the one to front. Like, I just don't have it together. I do have it together, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Have you ever heard that song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only Man. Okay, look. I kind of wanted to play that.
Yeah,
though.
I ain't feeling that. I don't know about that. It's Friday. Go ahead and hit them with our intro.
Fuck up some commas.
Oh, okay.
Future.
You know, you can never go wrong with that. It's Saturday, of course. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, fuck up some commas. Y'all
Don't
get out
be
here and get
scared,
that
man.
money. Don't be scared. And don't be scared to, you know, if you feeling like you feeling somebody, then just tell them. Reach out and touch that person. Let them know how you feeling. Because it is Valentine's Day. It could be a new start. I don't know about that. We'll talk about that too later on. But anyway, you're listening to the P Boogie Show, baby. It is what it is.
Fake nigga lie to a real nigga. That's just some shit that you don't do. I'ma stay right for my real niggas. That's just some shit that I'm gonna do. Fuck all the commas. Let's fuck up some commas, nigga. Let's fuck up some commas. Let's do this shit wrong. Yeah. Filch. Shit you just don't do. Fuck up some commas. Let's fuck up some commas, yeah. Let's fuck up some commas. Let's fuck up some commas, yeah. 100,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million have money shout. Fuck up some commas. Let's fuck up some commas, yeah. Let's fuck up some commas. Let's fuck up some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million have money shout. Fuck up the lumber. I'm hot like a sauna, yeah. The burner is on me. Can't play with that money, yeah. I'm fucking with Shorty. I'm loving the way that she fucking me, yeah. Get no fucks, yeah. We don't get no fucks, yeah. Stole my cup, yeah. I just bought my plug, yeah. Full of the mud, yeah. Nigga full of them drugs, yeah. Feeling real right, yeah. I'm on the same thing as Mike, yeah. Ball of ice, yeah. Wanna beat that dough like Ike, yeah. Fuck up some commas. Fuck up some commas, yeah. Let's fuck up some commas. Let's fuck up some commas, yeah. 100,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million have money shout. Fuck up some commas. Let's fuck up some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million out of my shower. Put you on the first 48 hours. Round 22 and sleep 2 hours. Put 24s on a new outlet. White on white light, baby powder. Drop your bitch off a foot counter. Might count it up and then recount it. Double cups like Tunch, yeah. Bust down with Dick Goonish, yeah. Get no fuck shit. We don't get no fuck shit. Go fill my cup, yeah. Bitch, go fill my cup, yeah. You heard that the slums made me. I'm cool with the convicts. The cooler like Akon. Fuck all the bomb shit. Fuck out some commas. And fuck out some commas, yeah. And fuck out some commas. And fuck out some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million out of money show. Get it, with it, run it, grit it, admit it, read it, slit it, fit it, ball, rigid, read it, see it, go, throw that money in the air, watch it fall to the floor, Hershey, order, bus, rent, need a order, bus, boss, order, mark, yeah, 80, on a watch, yeah, Katy Perry, yeah, serving Katy Perry, yeah, I should, yeah, I should break it off, yeah, break it off, yeah, made myself a boss, yeah, let's fuck out some commas. Let's fuck out some commas, yeah. Let's fuck out some commas. Let's fuck out some commas, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million out money shower. Get no fucks, yeah. We don't get no fucks, yeah. Get no fucks, yeah. We don't get no fucks, yeah. 40,000 to 100,000. 100,000 on 100,000. 300,000, 500,000. $1 million out money shower. Have a money shower, yeah. Let's have a money shower right now. Oh, let's have a money shower right now. Let's go. Let's have a money shower right now.
That was Fuck Up Some Commas by Future.
Hendrix.
I know, right?
I felt like getting my little dance on right there.
Is you still dancing although the music is off?
It's in my head. Music is always playing in my head. Right. Anyway. What about being in the red during bad times?
Bad times. Still, yeah. Still in the red, man. Nah.
The nigga that's in jail, knowing it's Valentine's Day, his female's on the outside.
Then he get fucked by another nigga.
And it's the same way with a female being in jail. Niggas don't stay faithful.
Oh, women know that. But then women, they should know that.
Yeah,
they
so
should know that.
Women should know that being locked up, but a woman on the outside that's not locked up is supposed to be,
faithful?
you know, yeah.
Look, she gotta do what she gotta do to feel love.
Right. Depending on how dedicated she is.
I mean, yeah, dedicated. Yeah. I mean, it's been some dedicated months. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
look, I got a homegirl. That dude is locked up, and her dude know. You know, he told her straight up. You know that.
He knows she out here.
He told her straight up. He don't care what she do while he locked up. Just be there for him when he get out. And she be letting them niggas know. You know what I'm saying? She be letting them know. One nigga was like, I'm going to write that nigga. I'm going to tell him this. I'm going to tell him that. She was like, baby, that ain't going to stop him.
Right, that's real, though.
They love each other. That's love.
I look. And see, that's the thing. That's how I know what's up with you. Like, how you real deal loyal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because for the time being, like, you know what I'm saying? The vision that you had sold us as a child, as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, for us to constantly here for 10 years, wait till such and such get out. Wait till such and such. How you made the long trips, 13-hour drives, you know what I'm saying? Now, regardless, a person in that type of situation shouldn't even be that selfish to where, you know what I'm saying, damn, she going out this way. Man, at least I can let her at least be held such and such, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least have that manly fit. As long as she know, I mean, clearly she ain't falling in love with the nigga if it's, you know what I'm saying, she's still coming 13 hours out the way to come and see me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she got going on, I mean, you know what I'm saying, clearly I'm still the priority. So a man should, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. A man should have some type of understanding of that, especially if it. Man, when you in jail, you pretty much a lost vessel. You know what I'm saying? You just a number that don't exist to some people no more, because some people they think they ain't gonna never even see you. You know what I'm saying? Ever again. Sometimes, you know, depending on, you know, your situation. And so, like, you know, if you got somebody who real deal, you know what I'm saying, putting in that type of time, effort, and energy, you still have to, you should acknowledge it. But, like, you know what I'm saying, boy, I know that's hard for people right now, you know what I'm saying, who's in those situations, man, around all the times like this, man. Because it's hard for niggas like, I mean, it's hard for brothers like me, you know what I'm saying, who don't even got no Valentine. You see it. Yeah, I mean, when you see it, you know what I'm saying. I mean, maybe because, you know, I don't know. But, like, I was telling myself, I was like, man, but when you love yourself, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really just got to worry about trying to get out here and love everybody else. You know what I'm saying? How much do you love yourself? You need to be able to love yourself enough to be able to love somebody else.
What you said.
Like,
what you
know
said.
Nigga, is you straight? Is you good?
Yeah,
but,
emotionally, are you ready?
And that's what I was about to say before we went off. For all the Valentine people out there, you know what I'm saying, I encourage y'all, you know what I'm saying, to sit down and read a simple book with I ain't even probably even no longer than maybe, you know, 20 to 40 pages, but it's gonna keep you engaged. But the name of that book is called The Giving Tree. And I really encourage y'all, really, you know what I'm saying, for lovers out there who really just, you know what I'm saying, you know,
The Giving Tree.
The Giving Tree. I encourage for couples to read it to each other. You know
and also, I would say there was this book called The Firehouse.
Well, I'm talking about something simple, like, you know what I'm saying.
Well,
'cause, you know,
but the book that I'm talking about
is a novelty. I'm sure.
No, it was a simple book made by a man and a woman. They were married and they were having problems in their marriage. And they had separated, and, you know, like, they just really, it was a very great book. And it's something that makes you look and, like, really love your partner. It's a book that can help you if you're willing to go at it, to reconcile and
restore the marriage,
rebuild your relationship and restore the marriage. That would be a good book to read. I can't remember the exact name.
Well, you're going to have a name for these people.
Yeah, and I'm going to find the name for them. Trust me, I'll have it before the night is over with.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Happy birthday, Mama Jean. Happy birthday, Mama Jean.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
the
say
greatest grandma out there. They don't make grandmas like her no more.
And speaking of that, man, shout out to the grandmas out there. You know what I'm saying? That raise grandbabies that ain't even theirs. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know, that don't even question it. You know what I'm saying? They just see a baby that needs, you know what I'm saying, that elderly love to provide their support. Because, I mean, you know what I'm saying, when they in the conversation and they in the, you know what I'm saying, talking to their classmate, I mean, the classmate gonna slip out and say, you know what I'm saying, what their grandma done did, or some, you know what I'm saying, some type of,
or their sisters or their brothers is gonna see what the other grandmother is doing for them. Just because it's not your blood child does not mean that, you know, you shouldn't include that child as being a part of your grandchild's life just as well.
Shouldn't be segregating them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're together.
That takes a toll on the child, man.
On the other child who doesn't have the grandparent at home or within reaching distance.
It shows, man. Yeah, it makes that. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Look at it like this: older parents, and you should know better too. I mean, but when you got one child without the other who's used to being with them,
but they let their child, they let their child control them.
What you mean? Cause
you know, like whereas they don't want to get into it.
The baby girl ain't pushing off. Like, I'm sure the baby girl would be pretty happy if her brother was with her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd be just as the same, of course.
Sometimes they have to stand the ground, and that's what Grandma Jean does. She's always stood the ground when it came to Maya.
Protect. Yeah. But yeah.
Like, you know, Samantha's dad couldn't tell her, you better not keep her today. Or, Mama Jean wasn't going.
He wouldn't say nothing like that, would he?
But he wouldn't. But I'm just saying, you don't know. Because he could be a motherfucker with himself.
I heard.
Exactly.
But he ain't never been that petty.
I'm just saying, but he can be.
Though.
Yeah, he does. But
he loves
when you petty to me, the first time, you'll be petty to me all the time. Once a snake, always a snake. A snake cannot change this shape, baby. They still gonna slither and they gonna slide and they gonna get right up under you.
That's what they do.
You know?
They get close to you.
Hell yeah, and we got a lot of snakes up under us right now for Valentine's Day, ladies. Because you know why?
It's tax time.
What? You said. Don't play no games.
I don't understand.
I don't either. But that's what they like, Who are we to judge?
Hey, look, everybody needs some love right now. Everybody needs love right now.
I'm getting some love. It's true love, though. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, so look, what do you say, you know what I'm saying? Talk to the lovers out there, you know what I'm saying, that's stationed in the military, you know what I'm saying, they can't get to their lovers. What about them too? Because they not locked up. They just in an unfortunate situation where, you know what I'm saying, financial stability is the key objective here. So therefore, it's prohibiting them from being able to spend Valentine's Day.
Okay, this is what I say to that. I say
financial
that
gain.
When you may not be in the same city with your lover babe or your lover man.
How do you make that work?
You prepare ahead of time. Because I'm going to tell you, to make sure my babe got his Valentine's Day gift today because the mail don't run on Sunday, I went to the post office on Monday. And the lady was like, it's going to arrive at this time or it's going to arrive at this time. A time was before Saturday and a time was after Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So I tell her, I said, no, I want it to arrive on Saturday. I said, what day do I need to come back for it to arrive? Exactly on Saturday. She said, you need to come back Thursday. Thursday morning, she said, make sure you come back before 6, baby, because if you don't come back before 6, he ain't gonna get it. I said, I'll be back before 6. Baby, I dropped mine off. So now, what you said? Okay. And he got it today. And he didn't even know it was coming.
Did you send something up there?
Yeah. I sent my babe a Valentine's Day present.
Oh, okay. Did you send yourself something up there, though?
I sent him something up there.
But the fact that he got it, though, I'm telling you, you could have put something in there.
No.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Not at all.
I'm just saying,
Not
but
at all.
You going there.
Not at all, okay?
I'm just saying.
Not at all. Anyway,
look. No,
anyway, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say to you is, what we're talking about is how you can do something while you're not near but far.
Effort, time, and energy.
Yeah. You have to do what you have to do. You have to initiate it, and you have to make it happen. There are different ways, different avenues. But most of all, resist that temptation because the devil is real out here. Everything that's local, it was a joke before, and now that you got somebody, they're going to try to make themselves to appear even better. You know what I'm saying? Than what they were before. Still fake, false, pretenses, same person. But, you have to keep focused on what your agenda is, who you love, who you want to be with, and reject the temptations that try to come forth and distract you from where you're trying to get to. That's what it's all about. And that's a real Valentine's Day. Valentine's is not just on February 14th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And the reason I say that because when you love somebody or you got feelings for them, it's gonna show. It's every day. Just like your birthday, man. Love somebody today. You ain't gotta wait till February 14th. Forget that.
I know, right? I was just thinking about that myself. Like, I was like, man, I used to, you know what I'm saying, go out every Friday, you know what I'm saying, with my mate. Like, that was our day for us to, you know what I'm saying, that we would always go out. And just, you know what I'm saying, whether it was like to have a drink, it was to sit down for us to just build. You know what I'm saying?
And when did y'all stop doing that?
When did we stop?
Uh-huh.
When she just started going there by herself, like she would always be busy, or like she would always be.
So, but that's when some shit came into the game. You know what I'm saying? Because shit can be going good. As long as two people keep it together from the very start to the finish, you know what I'm saying? That shit can only be everlasting love. To me, that's everlasting love. But when one person goes out on the outside and they do something that they know damn well they're not supposed to do, then they step outside the track. And that's when shit starts changing. You feel me?
I do feel you.
But me, I've always been that person to stay on this side of the track. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm going to represent you to the fullest. I've never, ever just been with a guy who I can completely say that I would be willing to dedicate myself to. You feel me? Without reservations. Any other guy, I always question like, damn, Priscilla, can you really see yourself being with the nigga for the rest of your life?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you love somebody, though, like I said, though, you try to work around it. Even though you know you might see that it's not healthy for you.
Right, but eventually you just have to know it's not for me.
Yeah,
and there's a reason. And let it go.
Yeah, you just do.
You know what I'm saying? Just let it go. That's exactly what I do. If I ask my question and I cannot let this person see me for who I am without any reservations, I have to let it go because I know who I am. I'm still going to be me regardless. You know what I'm saying? And there's somebody out there to fit me for me that's going to love me for just being who I am. Not have to change me. You know what I'm saying? If it's so little as smoking, I'm black and mild. They accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just accept you for who you are, totally, period,
Because
point
they like
blank.
to see you at peace.
No reservations. And that's the type of love that I have. That's the type of love I was looking for. So happy Valentine's Day to you, baby.
With that being said, y'all, I'm finna drop y'all off with this Johnny Taylor.
What?
I Found Love.
What? That's what's up right there.
Y'all keep it live, lock and loaded, man. Y'all listening to the P Boogie Radio Show.
Well, I want to talk about the love that I found. You see, some people are not fortunate enough to find love. When you find love, y'all hold on to it. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I said, you know what, friend? I found the love. And the love that I found is better than any love I ever had before. Yes, it is. Make me want to run and shout. I feel so good about it until I went and told all of my friends that look at here, this is what I found. I want to tell you about it. You see, I found the love. I found the love. I found the love me somebody. I found the kiss. Oh, that I need. Oh, look here. The way the woman walks, she set my little soul on fire. The way she talks, she's my heart design. Oh, and she leave me. Oh, I'd surely die. Oh, I found a love, yeah. Oh, Lord. That's your need right now. Make me wanna moan sometime, but I wanna tell you this one more time. I found a love. I found a love. Oh, glad about it. I found a love that I need. Oh, yeah. I found a kiss. Yeah, sweetest kiss. I found a kiss. Yeah. I can't resist. I found a love. Oh, I really need. Oh, the way the woman walks, she set my soul on fire. She'll do it every time. Every time she kisses me, she's my heart desire. I found a sweet love. If you leave me, oh, let me tell you about it. I surely die now. Oh, yes, I would now. I surely die. I want to tell the world about this right here. I found love. I want to share it with everybody. Hey, I found love. Baby.
He said he found a love, everybody.
I know, right?
I had to cough on that.
That was old school for real.
Hey, look, I want to speak on what Valentine's Day is exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to jump straight out. It's observed by a lot of countries, of course, but allegedly, well, not allegedly, this is considered a Christian, pagan, cultural, and commercial significance type day. It's really supposed to give commemoration to the Saint Valentinus. It's a feast day of Saint Valentine, the celebration of love and affection. Valentine's Day, also called Saint Valentine's Day or the Feast of Saint Valentine, is an annual holiday celebrated on February 14th. It originated in Western Christian liturgical feast day honoring one or more saints named Valentinus. As recognized as a significant cultural and commercial celebration in many regions around the world, although it's not a public holiday in any country.
Only in America?
Not in any country. It's not even in America.
So why is it on the calendar?
It's on the calendar. That's because it's a world holiday. Kwanzaa is on the calendar too, but they don't recognize that.
Okay.
Boxing Day and all that other stuff.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I say that to say, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never been the type, I don't even know why I'm tripping anyway around this time. Because, like, I ain't never been the type to get caught in the hype. I always used to just be maybe I guess I'm trying to enjoy Valentine's Day because I've been single for so long. But clearly, now that I think about it, when I was in a relationship, I was like, what the fuck is so special about Valentine's Day? Shit, I just spent $300 last week. It's Valentine's Day for you, head. Why I gotta go all the way out this particular day? Out, you know what I'm saying? So now, when you think about it, I ain't even, man, nigga, forget this, motherfucker. Nigga, Valentine's Day ain't even recognized by the U.S. This is just something that, nigga, why
that was made up,
basically,
to get some money.
Why are we getting caught in the hype?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But of course, like I said, it's a tradition. So
yeah.
we just, you know what I'm saying, we just playing in the moment. But when you truly love somebody, though, it's Valentine's Day every day.
Right.
Hey, baby, did you enjoy the edible arrangement I sent you? Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, when you get off, you know what I'm saying, I got you a steak cooked in there.
And she will really enjoy it as long as, she going to enjoy it even if she has an attitude. Because, some people, they in situations now.
But see me, like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? When I say, I go above and beyond for my mate because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to leave an impression. Like, you know what I'm saying? Baby,
give us something to think about, son.
Ain't nobody going to love you the way that I
what?
Would. So, understand, like, when I sent... How?
Right.
Whenever I see it. Whenever I see it.
Right.
Hey, that's an inside joke, y'all.
Yeah, they would never understand.
What I'm saying is, though, man, like I be the type to want, throughout the year, I'm always, you know what I'm saying, try to be impressive. Like, so, like, when I would get a text message, you know what I'm saying, with the emoji faces or smiley faces, you know what I'm saying, her thinking of some Chipotle, or just because the coworkers been talking about it, or they done brought they leftover from what they done cooked and stuff. I'd be the one who actually, you know what I'm saying, and I'm thinking about that now. It's like I wanted to do that person, you know what I'm saying, bring her lunch faithfully, you know what I'm saying, little stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, stuff that matters.
Sure,
you know
sure they don't.
You know what I'm saying, like, that would literally go out their way. Chipotle orders.
But would you talk to her now if she came back to you?
I never would. No, because honestly, I sit there like, man, if you love somebody, you would never put them through that.
Yeah.
Man, that is something that.
And just not only that, but just think of how far you've gotten.
Exactly. That ain't healthy
by leaving that situation alone. Because it was unhealthy when you were with her.
If somebody called the police on you, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, and they know you ain't never even touched them, never even, like, if they do that, and I knew somebody was on the phone, like I said, somebody had been in her ear, the same situation, that clearly the same thing that had happened, you know what I'm saying, with the previous situation, you know what I'm saying, when that another person done moved on, and now they know that they fucking off, they don't want to just let you, they can't just come out and tell you right off the muscle because they know, you know what I'm saying, like, they know.
If she did, would you have went crazy?
No, I mean, because I asked her to keep it 100 with me. But
I'm saying though, but if she really said yeah, or if she came to you before she even started messing off and said, "Hey, this is not working out." Like, I'm not a cheater. I'll come to a guy before and just say, "Look, this ain't working out, bro. It's good. It was like, okay, holla at you. Nice, bye bye." All of that, right? So I'm saying that to say, if she came to you prior to cheating and said all of that, would you have been more acceptive of the fact that she didn't want to be with you and then she moved on and got with somebody else? Or would you have thought that even she was messing around with this person and that's why she got to that point and left you in the beginning? Like, how could she have made the situation easier for you to heal your heart?
Just being honest, man. I mean, yeah, that's what another person was just speaking on me on. They was like, man, honestly, the only reason why you think about it, because, it is Valentine, and it's something to think about. Like, I mean, they was like, you got this just strike 3. You had 3 humps to get over.
Man, you going to look back on this shit one day, and you're going to be able to laugh.
I know. When
And trust me,
when I'm in that condo.
trust me, they always try to come back to the good.
Man, ain't no coming back.
I'm just saying, but they're gonna try. I'm telling you, because they try me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. When you're good, they're gonna try to come back because they're gonna realize they're not gonna find another person like you. But you have to stand strong. You have to, that's when my satisfaction comes in. That's the best satisfaction ever. When one of my exes try to get back with me. Because, it lets me know that what I know is what I know. I'm my number one team player, and without me, the world wouldn't be shit.
Hey, y'all, when I say
that's how I feel.
You be killing the temptation, man. I gotta give it to you, though.
Oh, it is what it is.
I gotta give it to you, though. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said the same thing. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying, I cut all communication off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not friends with her on Facebook or, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, block. Like, I ain't checking for her, you know what I'm saying? I don't go through old messages, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Well, first of all, why would you even have the old messages on there?
No, but I'm saying that's why I deleted it of course, from the get-go to prevent that from the start. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any of that.
Only you know.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying though. But I mean, it was just, these was 3 strikes because of course, I mean, getting past Thanksgiving was the first. Well, really, getting past my birthday should have been the first. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas. That should have, you know what I'm saying, eliminated all the thoughts. But of course, you know what I'm saying, it's Valentine's Day. And somebody showed me something of what his girl did for him. And it was, you know what I'm saying, it was ironic because it was something that I had did for her. And around by the same time last year. I just didn't have the rose petals. I mean, maybe I should have. Next time I know, you know what I'm saying, plan ahead of time.
It'll always be something different because everybody deserves a little something different than the one before. Because of what you've done for the one before, you have to really excel with the one that you feel like is the one. But you're still young, you have a whole life ahead of you. They gonna come.
I ain't out here playing around.
Right, and you don't have to be. And you don't have to be.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but when it happens, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so unexpected. You're not even gonna be looking for it. That's how it's gonna happen, and that's when you're gonna know that that's some real shit right there. That shit right there. That shit right there. That shit right there.
Look at you,
that's some real shit. That's what you're gonna say. I'm just telling you. Shit, yeah. You heard it straight from me, baby. P Boogie. Like, it is what it is. I would love to kick it with you all night long. I promise you I would. But
boy,
some things just have to come to the end. And oh my God, it's Valentine's Day. Okay? Cola B, my baby.
Ain't that some BS? I know, right? I'm with you, man.
I'm feeling love in the air, everybody. It's Valentine's Day, but then it's not. Every day is Valentine's Day. Let's just say it's love me tender, love me tight. On that note, I'm going to need y'all to, step it up. Just step it up within yourself. Prepare yourself for the person that you're trying to get to know or be with or love. However, whatever. It is what it is. What you want to say?
Peace, love, weed, prosperity.
We're gonna holler at you. This is the P Boogie Show, baby.